Welcome to Round Class. I am Victor Kannan. Thanks for joining me for my Heartfulness meditation series. It has been quite exciting to be with you all for the past few weeks. Even after the program is over, if you have any questions, please reach out to me using the contact information on the homepage. Last week, our focus was to understand how to moderate anger and channel that energy for self transformation and also to generate love in our hearts. In this session, let us explore how we can make quick and good decisions, especially when we are faced with multiple choices and lack of clear vision of the outcome of our decisions. Have you ever felt overwhelmed with too many choices and your inability to make a firm and final decision on a matter? If yes, you are not alone. It is estimated that on an average, we make 35,000 decisions a day. But more seriously, we make a few big decisions that are life altering. How do we know if we are making the right decision? First, I have a question for you. On a scale of 1 to 10, how decisive do you consider yourself to be? Please share your answers in the chat box. In fact, I came up with this framework when I was observing someone close to me getting very confused about some decision she made. When I looked into it, I came away with a framework to help her make decisions. I call this the Rapid Decision Making Framework. Rapid, RAPID. It is essentially a 5-step process for decision making. R in RAPID stands for research. Given a question in mind or a problem that we wanted to decide on, we want to do some research. So R stands for research. Research means to collect data. Google is our friend and we can get all the data that we need. A stands for to analyze. Let's analyze the data that we have collected. Make sure that we remove unnecessary data or we remove the clutter or the noise and keep only what is relevant. P stands for prioritizing the results of such finding and analysis. One principle of prioritization is to put people above events, events above things. When we analyze, how do we prioritize? We want to keep this principle in mind that we put people above events, events above things. I in RAPID stands for introspection. This is the key part of the process. This is the gut check or the heart check. And D stands for being decisive. Once you introspect and it clicks in your heart and mind, you are decisive. Actually, I have used this in my own life and also taught, especially to my daughter and others. It has helped them all greatly. Shall we go through a guided introspection process after a period of relaxation? And then I will take some questions. I see some people have shared their level of decisiveness. Remember the question that we asked at the beginning of the show? 8, pretty decisive. That's pretty good actually, but it can be improved to 9 or 10. And there is one about a 6. And unfortunately, I think, this person is saying they think too much when they make decisions. And there is one entry here that says that I consider myself an 8. The last one is my goal is to be a 9. So these are pretty good. And actually anything above 7 is pretty good. So now I would like to walk you through relaxation technique and also to guide you through introspection process. So let's settle in let's take a moment to make sure that our phones are silent and we are not distracted by anything. And during the session, if you have any questions that come up, you may put those questions in the chat box. I should be able to answer them after the session. So now, if you're all ready for some relaxation and introspection, please sit comfortably. Make sure that as I said, turn off your phone, and also throughout the session, we are going to keep our eyes closed gently, and we will be breathing normally. Now, what I would like to do is to make sure that we relax first, and then after the relaxation is over, take a problem or a question in your mind. You want to make a decision and you want to do introspection as part of the decision making. Even though in this session we don't have any research done or analysis done or prioritization done, let us assume that we have a familiar problem and we want to use introspection to decide on the problem. Now, I would like you to breathe normally. If you like to take a deep breath and let go, let's do it. Let's gently bring our attention to our toes. Let's wiggle our toes to get started. Let us imagine that the relaxing energy from earth is moving through our toes to our feet and ankles, relaxing them. Let the relaxing energy move through the calf muscles to the knees, up through the thighs to the hips, relaxing our lower legs. Let's feel our hips relaxed. Let the energy move through our upper back, lower back, and relax the complete back side of our body. Let us feel the stomach and the chest relaxing. Let go of any tension from the shoulders and let them relax. Let's feel our hands and fingers relaxing. Relax your neck. Let the energy move up and relax the face, all the muscles on the face. The jaw is relaxing, the lips, the nose, the eyes and the eyelids, the earlobes and the forehead are all relaxing. Relax the top of the head and the back side of the head. Feel the entire body light and relaxed. Let us bring our attention gently to the heart. Let us gently connect our hearts to the source of all things. Let us be open to the subtle energy from the source flowing into us. Let us now ask our heart mind the question that we had, the choices that we had, or the problem that we want to solve. Let us relax and rest on the heart with the intention of the heart guiding us to make a decision. When you feel you are done, you may gently open your eyes. If you received any aha moments or some revelations, keep that in your mind and you can write them down later. So you may have to do this introspection a couple of times till you are able to get to a place of comfort with the decision that you have made. Sometimes you may get a decision quickly, sometimes it would take a few days, but the process is essentially the same. If you have any questions, please put them in the chat box. All right, let's look at some questions. How do we calm the fear of making the wrong decision? Fear is a problem, right? But if we did this exercise properly and relax ourselves before introspection, there is very little room for fear. Fear and doubt, they are common, but a practice of heartfulness, such as what we did now, should be able to help you overcome the doubt, the fear, and will be able to put you in a place where you will be able to listen to your heart and the signal that you get from your heart. The second question that we have today is, why do we do relaxation before the practice? Isn't meditation already relaxing? Meditation would mean to take an idea or to rest on a thought. So it is a silent activity, or you can say activity less activity. But relaxation is a precursor or a preparation for meditation. And there are many new meditators all the time, and the best way to um, make a habit of this practice or any other meditation practice is to be able to select a place and time that is comfortable for you, and then start with a 10-minute practice and then slowly increasing it to 15 minutes and 20 minutes. In Heartfulness, we have a morning meditation, evening session, and a nighttime session as well. And you can do relaxation any time of the day. So start with what you can comfortably practice and then make a habit of it. And that would come a long way. They say it takes 21 days to make a habit. So hope you'll be able to find some time on a daily basis to relax, meditate, and introspect so that our mental strength improves, and with that we'll be able to better decide on many things that we come across on a daily basis. Um, so that's all I have for today, and we will see you next time. um, let's see. There is one question that has come up. Can we use this heartfulness technique to help loved ones when they need to make a decision and it is hard? This is a great question, and I have done so, especially with my daughter. And she was having difficulty in making some decisions. And so I was able to ask her to do this, research, analyze, prioritize, and introspect so that she could make a decision. And I think she has been able to put this into practice very effectively. And the other question that I just got is, how often should we be doing this practice to see a difference in our lives? During a normal meditation, they say within 8 minutes, there is a chemical change in the brain. But to have a structural change to the brain, we are asked to meditate for about 8 weeks. But the research is, 21 days to make a habit, 8 weeks to change the structure of the brain. And for you to feel the difference, uh, it could happen in a few days, it could happen in a few weeks. But to me, like any other exercise practice, we will know the difference within a few weeks. So, how regularly you practice, with how much interest you practice, makes a huge difference in terms of effectiveness. And so, I wish you all the very best in terms of adopting some of this relaxation and meditation practices, and also to make your lives better. Thank you for joining me today. Check out our daily live meditations on round.class or on our app. I'll be back next week and would love for you to join me again. Have a great time until next time.